Alrighty, I am live. Woo! Um, Live in a few places, which is really cool. So, I will just chat. Hi, Aya. Thanks for hanging out. I have some interesting things I just wanted to share with everyone, and I have a really cool first time ever Black Friday offer. So this live will I'm going to keep it. I have to go to my office. I have to meet with some clients and then go to a football game, so I definitely will be keeping this to just about 30 minutes. So there's been for those of you who have seen my lives like recently, like there in the past 2 weeks there has been like a huge shift in the direction of my business and me embracing my business, me embracing bringing all my years of experience as well as getting more comfortable sharing part of who I am with my audience, as I was conditioned to not do that for so many years. So I'm in the process of building out several different offers, and I'm going to continue to do my lives because I love going live. Um, but I'm in the process of building out several different paid offers for people to work with me a little bit more um, intimately, so to speak, for for everything that I have to offer, for it to really have like a unique tailor made feel to it. So um, in the past week, I've been coming up with ways to really build that out. So I've come up with 4 different tiers of offers in order for people to work with me um, on a more again on a more like intimate level. So just wanted to come on today and just let you guys know that I do have a really cool um, Black Friday special that I will be announcing officially tomorrow what that is. Um, and then, if you're interested in doing it, you can ask me for more information. Um, but thinking about um, uniqueness of it, I was thinking about that a lot today and how to put what it is that I'm able to do with people who work with me, put that into verbiage, right? Put that into like a written offer doc, or I can go live and I can create videos and I can do all that stuff quite easily, right? So, but how to write it in such a way that it's like it's sexy and it's inviting and it guides you, right? So almost like if you like to read, like the author of a book who writes it in such a way that it creates this video in your brain and it makes you want to keep reading and keep reading and keep reading and keep reading. So thinking about how to do that, so I've come up with a really cool concept, and I don't know if anybody else has done this out there, and um, it comes from my years as a scout leader. So I was a Cub Scout leader for many years, and I was a Boy Scout leader for many years here in the US. Or worldwide, I'm not really sure, but um, February of 2019, um, females were able to join Boy Scouts. So I became a leader because my daughter was interested in doing that. So my idea for a series of trainings, right? An idea of a product to be able to promote, and it's going to be um, so yeah. So what I came up with today, which is really cool. This has nothing to do with the Black Friday special, but um, what I came up with today was the thought of um, what is your digital footprint going to be, right? So the big thing in scouting is like when you go out for a hike, right? You are not supposed to leave a trace. So if you go in the woods, like there shouldn't be anybody else that um, comes behind you and can tell that you were there, right? So my idea is to take that and be the exact opposite of it. So what is your digital footprint going to be? How are you going to set yourself aside online as you create your online business, right? You create a following, you create your audience. How are you going to do that? Like, what is your digital footprint going to be, right? So, people are already creating their digital footprint by creating short form videos, by doing longer trainings, by being on YouTube, right? It's not new and inventive, but it's conceptually new and inventive. I haven't seen anybody, call it like their digital footprint. So I was pretty excited about that. So thinking about the intersection of mindset, online business, as well as us as a whole entire person, um, I came up with a Black Friday special, my first ever. Um, and it's going to, for people that take advantage of it, it's going to give you, it's going to be a 30-day program. It's going to have 2 one-on-one calls with me, um, where we get on a video call. I interrogate you like for an hour for your first call. What that's going to do is that is going to arm me with all the information I need to best help you in the next 4 weeks, as well as whoever else decides to jump in on this 30-day. I'm calling it a coach in a pouch. I know, pretty cool, right? So you get a coach in a pouch for 4 weeks. You get 2 one-on-one calls. The first one is an interrogate, and when I mean interrogation, I mean interrogation. I have very specific. Hey, Ali Streams, thanks for joining. I have very specific questions I'm going to be asking you. So some of them are going to be personal, not like super intrusive, but some of them are going to be personal. Some of them are going to be business related. Some of them are going to be experience, like all that stuff. Like I have questions mapped out that are going to give me a quick snapshot as to who you are as a person, what your strengths are, and what direction you want your business to go in, right? So that's going to be your first one-on-one call with me. Then, so I'm going to do that for everyone who jumps in. Spots are going to be limited because of the intensity of this 30-day program. Spots are going to be limited. And your second one-on-one call is going to be determined by you and I, based on the direction, based on your results, based on all of that stuff at some point in time in the next 3 weeks. If you want to save your one-on-one call for the last week, we'll save it for the last week. If you want to do it midway, we'll do it midway. The second call, you get to determine when we hold it, right? But it's got to be within those 4 weeks. So 2 one-on-one calls with me. In addition to that, you will be part of a private Facebook group. It's going to be taking place in Facebook. It's where I house all of my trainings, and you'll get access to that private Facebook group along with a very limited amount of other people. And you can post questions in the group. I will go live in the group definitely once, and maybe even more than that, to do live trainings based on the feedback that I am getting from people that have jumped into the offer. Some of the trainings might be 10 minutes, some of them might be half hour. But some of them will be scheduled, so that will give you the opportunity to jump into a Zoom call with me, right? So One of the trainings during the 4 weeks will be done in Zoom format. So you will be on the call. You can shut off your video if you're not comfortable being on video, but you will be actually on the call live and you can ask questions right there. Like it'll be interactive. In addition to that one Zoom call weekly, I will also be going live in the group where it'll be scheduled. So you'll get a notification that, hey, Colleen's going live, blah, blah, blah. So if you want to catch it live, you want to ask questions, you can. The replays will be in the group. You can ask questions on the replay. Um, and in addition to that, for the 30 days, I will create a messenger chat, and it's going to serve two purposes. It's going to serve accountability, right? So I'm going to have all of your individual plans. So I'm going to be checking in on you, right? And Messenger is the best, fastest way to do that. Um, Certainly not going to call anybody out or shame them or whatever, but just going to touch base. So that serves two purposes. One, it shows you that I genuinely want to see you succeed, right? I want to be your second best cheerleader. I want you to be your first best cheerleader. Two, it's also going to give everyone that is in the group, right, the opportunity to support each other, right? Yay, go you! That's awesome! And then that way it doesn't get lost in the Facebook group thread. Um, so yeah, so that is what the and I said I wasn't going to announce it, but I did. Shit. Um, oh well, whatever. It's out there. So that's what it entails. If you want to know um, the pricing on that, send me a direct message. Be more than happy to send you the information on the pricing. There is, it is only for 30 days. I do have other offers that you can work with me longer. I do have different products, different price points, all of that stuff. I've at this point in time developed 5 different products that people can take advantage of to work with me a little bit more intimately rather than just attending the lives that I'm doing. So, yeah. So that is the Black Friday special, which I said I wasn't going to share any of the details, and I just shared the whole entire thing, um, honestly. So, yes. So, thinking about your digital footprint, what is it that you want your digital footprint to be, right? What do you want to be known for? And in that direction can shift, that can change, that can grow, that can adapt, right? Certainly mine has since I started online, right? Um, at first, I was going to be learning how to do marketing to market myself as a life insurance agent, right? That quickly changed. I realized I freaking do not want to work 60 to 80 hours a week for a paycheck selling life insurance. I don't want to beg people for life insurance. I felt like I was begging people for money. I just didn't want to do that. It didn't feel right to me. So then discovering marketing, right? Falling in love with high ticket affiliate marketing, building, all of that stuff, right? But again, that wasn't right for me, right? I love working with people in a group setting. I love working with people in a one-on-one setting. Um, I do really love reading books. However, I think my ability in writing content is not enough. Oh, I I have ways. I just got off a group meeting that where we all just get in there to kind of help each other out and hold each other accountable. And I just shared my very simple hack on how to crush exactly that. And that will be one of the things that I do cover in the 30-day. Um, because again, what I have found, um, the products, the courses, the coaches that I've worked with, I do bring a very unique skill set to the table that can help people in two ways, right? So, And again, I'm just now getting comfortable sharing my skill set, right? Talking about myself because one, so here's the thing I was thinking of, and I actually just created um, a whole entire written content about this, right? So, when you get into, I think that was, yeah. Sorry, I just want to make sure it was you. Um, when you get into creative mode, I can firsthand tell you when you get into creative mode, it is like it is just incredible, right? So I have so many drafts in my um in my TikTok folder. I am just constantly like flooding with marketing ideas, right? I do, however, like to write, but writing specifically for marketing has been challenging for me. Even now, it has been challenging for me. So, you know what? I don't worry about it. I just write whatever comes to my mind, and that's it. I don't worry about copywriting secrets. I don't worry about ways to do it. Like, I just write the way that I want to write. And that might be good, that might be bad. I'm not really sure. But it's working for me. So, you know, I am continuing to improve on my copywriting specifically for marketing because, it does make a difference. But um, so, what is it that you want your digital footprint to be, right? I want all right. So, getting back to sharing, getting comfortable sharing what it is that you want your digital footprint to be. So I have a unique skill set that I have been working with people. Somebody recently just asked me for all of my experience, and I listed it all out, and I was like, wow, I've done a lot of cool shit, right? Didn't think of it before. So I am now working on, in my conceptualization, I am now working on starting my digital footprint because I have not too long ago embraced my 20 plus years of experience with my online business experience, with my online training, with my marketing training, and intersected them. So from this point forward, that's what I want my digital footprint to represent. I want it to be represented in my lives. I want it to be represented in my products that I offer people. I want it to be represented in my videos that are going to be on YouTube forever. Um, I want my digital footprint to be that of a mindset online business coach, right? A mindset business coach. So it actually doesn't even need to be online now that I think about it, because, my personal trainer's opening her second gym. It's brick and mortar. And we've done a lot of work together to, get her marketing going and all that stuff. So, yeah. So that's all I got for you guys today. I gotta go cook some hamburgers so my kids can have dinner because I gotta go to my office to meet with a client before I go to meet my daughter and my son and my daughter's boyfriend to his last football game as a senior, high school senior. So um, I hope, whether you celebrate the holiday that comes up for us in the United States tomorrow or not, I hope that tomorrow is a fantastic day for everyone. And I will be back on Friday for my normal weekly training. We'll definitely think what my digital footprint. I love that. Yes, 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 yes. Um, yes, and I will be jamming more on Friday about digital footprint as well. So um, I think probably like my next couple of trainings will be on how really to embrace what yours is, right? And really make sure it's unique to you, right? Doesn't need to be unique for the world, but um, unique to you. So, um, yeah. So, thank you so much for hanging out with me, guys. I really appreciate it. Thank you for the likes. I really appreciate that too. And again, I hope